Welcome to roller. Today is going to be, we're going to start with standing. It's going to be part of our myofascial release and part of our balance. So instead of going in order, um, myofascial release, Pilates, stretch, we're going to combine a little bit of our myofascial release and part of the Pilates, which is the balance, because we might as well do it once we're standing on the roller. So I want you to put the roller in front of you. Some of you have stood on the roller before. I also want you to put yourself next to a wall or something to support you that is parallel to your body. I like the wall because you can put your hand right out. If you have a chair, you can see that that might tip you over. So something that is parallel to your body. I'd like you to roll out your feet one at a time first. So we're going to do a roll out for 8. So go to the top of your toes and the bottom of your heel. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then take your heel into the roller and just back and forth right here, and then put your heel up and go into your toes. There we go. Sides and sides. There we go. Now the side for me torques my knee a little bit, so that feels a little funny. So if you have that issue, you're not alone. So let's roll the other foot top to bottom. Nice. 6, 7, and 8. Heel rolling away from me. And toes, I'm doing 4 on those. 3, 4, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and side. There we go. All right. Make sure it's straight. Make sure it's right in front of you. Stand on the floor first. Get your head over your tailbone. Ear, shoulder, hip in alignment. Belly button to spine. Notice a lift in your knees, but not hyperextension in your knees. And I want you to feel like there's a plumb line pulling you up toward the ceiling. So you're going to take one leg on. Now, if you wait too long, you're going to start bearing weight on that. So I usually like to have people take one leg on and the other leg on in succession so that you feel yourself get as balanced as possible. Always have a step off reflex. So when anything feels like it's not going to stabilize, step off. Don't even play with it. All right, so come on up. And we're just going to hold it in our arch for a little bit if you have one. So if you don't have one, put it where you think your arch would be if you have one. You know what I'm saying. Get that in step, you know. All right, so just, we're like sipping with apart. I'm wiggling a little bit because my legs are tired from the last workout. So if you're just joining this, you don't know what I've just done. So there's a lot of, vibration going on in my body. My heart rate's still up a little bit. My nerves are a little shaky because I just did a nice big workout. So I'm going to roll back and forth. That helps stabilize me because it works with the flow of my energy. So I'm staying in the instep, but I'm rolling back and forth. So you can either stabilize and keep yourself up on the roller, or you can roll to start to feel the benefits of rolling the feet. Just the instep for now. We'll get to more places later. Rolling the feet on the roller. Now, it's not just about the feet. We know that. We can feel the movement in our legs. We can feel it up the side of our hips, certainly around our belt, our hip belt, our pelvic belt. So what's really important here is that we treat it like a sequence that we're pulling ourselves up to the ceiling, that is just helping us do that, right? All right, let's step off for a minute and take a squat. Good. So you bring yourself back into position. Okay. We're going to go up again, and we're going to take those rolls a little farther. All right. I should get up on my strong side first, right? Now, what I'd like you to do is take those rolls to the toes, if you can. And again, you can be holding onto the wall and let that heel drop off. Let that heel drop off. Good. Take it to the toes. You got 5 more. 5, 4. Good. Here's my step off point. I went too far. 3, 2. See, once I talk myself out of it. And 1. All right, let's step off. All right, take a squat again. One of the reasons I like to take a squat is it relaxes your hips, and then it also grounds you. All right, come on back on. I'm trying to train myself to come on my strong side first. And you're going toward those heels. To the heels. 1, 2, 3. So the toes are dropping off. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, step off. Practice a lot of stepping off. Go wide and into that squat. Good. Now you're going to get on with a slight turnout. So I want the leg to be turned out like this. See? So a little, not a huge one, right? Not like our big plie one, just a slight turnout so that we can get a connection between the toes and the heels. This is actually easier for balance because you have more of your foot on it, right? It also accesses your stronger muscles. So instead of depending on your hips, you're also depending on your quadriceps. So roll as much as you can and as deeply as you can on this. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. 6, 7, and 8. Step off. Parallel those feet, hip width apart, and sit down into it. Okay, so now we're going to move to more balanced things. Now, this is where the wall might really matter for you, and this also might be where you practice your stepping off and on. Now, one of the things I want to encourage you to do is move into the next position as quickly as you can, because the position will be the parallel position. So when we come down into a squat, we have a parallel position. On the way to the squat is not a parallel position. So if you're new to this and this feels like it's going to be a challenge for you, just move right into it. Don't ground yourself down. Whatever you do, you always have to feel, even in a squat, that you're lifting, okay? Let's bring it up. Oops, get a better setup than that, L. Okay, here we go. Head over tailbone, let's go. Squat down. Oop, I'm doing not what I said. All right, bring it down. Good, and hold it right there. Make sure your feet are straight. You're gonna feel torques in your knees, and then bring it back up and step it off. That was great. All right, if you're feeling too much torque in your knee, then don't do the squat. It's just gonna be a little too hard, okay? Or go a little bit wider. What you wanna do is get that knee to go long, so when you compress it, it starts to crunch, right? Depending if you have knees up like or not. Okay, we're gonna do another squat. Get your head over your tailbone. Nice, and squat. Oops, sometimes I have to go a couple times. Step off, step on. There we go. Push. And bring yourself up, stabilize it, and then step off. That's great. Now we're gonna do little lifts. They're gonna be very fast, but we're working towards sustaining those. Now, when we get to the sustaining, you might not need the wall until you get to the sustaining part. So here's how it goes. You step up, lift up, step, and down. Step up, lift up, step, and down. Step up, just like we used to do on step class. Step and down. Step, lift up, step, and down. So one of the things, hold on a minute, I want you to do is when you go up, where's your balance point? So concentrate on finding that balance point because you want to be able to sustain it at some point. And down. Step up, lift up, step, and down. Last set like this. Step, lift up, step, and down. Last one. Step up, step, and down. Now we're going to try to hold it. For those of you who are using the wall, you'll probably be able to do it longer than me. Right? So step, I'm not using one, and lift. Lift and hold. See, I told you. And hold. Yay, hold and hold and hold. There we go. And bring it down when you need to. I don't know if I'll be able to do this on my weak side, but let's try and see. I'm not ashamed to try. Take it up, lift up, and hold. Woo! There it goes. And bring it back down. Nice. Those are challenging. All right, let's step on again. Just flat on our feet. Get yourself situated. It might take more than one time like it did for me. Shoulder blade down. Really feel stable. Hold your wall if you need to. Just one leg up, and down. Up and down. Two more. Up and down, up and down. Now, if you only have one wall, you might turn it around without looking at the camera. You know what we're doing. Okay, or run over to your other wall. Either way. Or you can also face your wall and use both hands, which a lot of people do because they like the feeling of being parallel across the front. Let's do it. Up and down. Yeah, my stronger leg, right? Up and down, up and down, up and down. Step off. Great job. We only have one more set of balance to do, and then we'll go into other things with the roller. Go into our myofascial release is basically what we're going to do. All right, let's do it. Last one. Take it up and then turn the other leg out. Okay, we know where this is going. We're going to do a passe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. Step off. Take those legs out. Yay. Step up, other leg out. Little turn out. Arms up or touch your wall. 1, 2. This is my strong leg, and look what's happening. 3 and 4. And take it off. Great job, people. I really appreciate it that you tried that with me. So we're going to just put our mat down along the side here, not in the middle, because we're just going to put our feet on it. And I want you to do some child poses with the roller. So you're kneeling on your mat. You take it all the way out. Get that nice stretch. You push your glutes back. It's all the way out on your forearms. And I'm doing this just in case you had any tension while you were standing on the roller. Come up onto your fingertips. Beautiful job. Nice. Take it all the way out. Beautiful. Reach out. Gorgeous. Nice. And then bring it back up. We're going to do it one more time. Good. Take it all the way out. You are amazing. And bring it back up and turn the roller. So now we're going to do the hip flexor for the pelvis and the hip crease. So this might be a little bit hard on this hip for me. So I might be adjusting it after I put you into proper form. So I want to have your knee behind the roller and the other knee on the mat. Extend the leg and drop it onto the roller and come on down to your elbows. Scoop that other knee up, right? Make sure that you're kind of being stabbed by the roller here. And flex your foot into the floor, right here. Eyes ahead on the floor, and then roll inside that hip flexor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Hold it there in that nice long flexed foot. Just let it sit inside that hip. And then I want you to lean over on your inside elbow a little bit to get the outside of that hip. Nice. And then come back to center and lean over onto the outside elbow, the bent knee elbow, and come back to center. Now flatten that foot and point it down toward the floor. Just let it rest on the roller right now. Get it adjusted to this new position. Stack your hands and put your forehead on your hand and curl the leg up. Keep the knee on the floor and down. 8 of these. 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Now lift that knee off the floor for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower it down. Drop your chest onto the floor and just let it sit there for 10 seconds. Last one. Now, lift your leg up, point it, and flex it. Point it and flex it. Point it and flex it. 7 more. Point it and flex it. 6. Point it. Keep your chest on the floor. Flex it. Point it and 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 flex it. Last two, point and flex. Last one, point and hold the flex. Tick-tock side to side. So windshield wiper, whole leg, not the ankle, not at the ankle, side to side, whole leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that knee down and come back up on your elbows. So you're holding yourself up, your eyes are head on the floor. Nice. Good job. So you're going to grow from the crease to the middle of your thigh. So take it down and 1. Down and 2. Down and 3. 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. Nice job. 8. 9. Take your time. And 10. And put that knee down. Now you're going to lean on the inside elbow as you reach up, turning your leg off the mat to the side hip. I'm going to demonstrate that one more time. This is not good for my hips, so I will just demo it one more time, and then you do the other 8. 3, 4, reach up. 5, keep reaching. 6, 7, nice job, and 8, and bring it down. Now, from the hip crease to the belly button, in and out. So you're pushing with your foot. You're sliding up to that belly button. Good. 7 more. 6, 5, all the way back to the hip crease. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Knee down, flatten the foot, hands under the chest, and then push yourself up to kneeling. And if you put your hand in the hip crease on one side and the other, you see that that hip crease is now elongated and it's a lot lower. So now we're going to go to the other side and even that stuff out. All right, that feels amazing. Don't take a minute, and I forgot how good it felt. Okay, same setup. Let's do this one a little diagonal. Okay, then knee on the mat, knee behind the roller, extend the leg, and you're on your elbows to begin. The other leg comes up to support, and you're on your flexed toe, and you're rocking inside the hip crease. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then lower that leg, pointed down to the floor. Just hold it in there. I want you to just feel the opening of that hip crease. It's just so yummy. Beautiful job. Nice. Lay into it. Now stack your hands, put your head down. Your chest isn't down yet, just your head. And then you're going to hamstring curl the leg. 1, pointed foot. 2, 3, 4, nice. 5, good job. 6, 7, and 8. Now lift for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice. 9, and 10, and drop your chest to the floor. Right? Your foot is all the way down with the pointed down to the floor. Just let it push in there. I'm just letting you sit in it to feel it. Now extend the leg up into a point, then flex and point and flex and point and flex. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, tick-tock. 1, your flex. 2, the whole leg, not just the ankle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then lower that leg down. And we roll to the mid-thigh. Take it down and up. 2, good. 3, 4, good job. 5, we got 5 more. 6, 7, 8, nice. 9, you got it, and 10. Okay, we come to that lift. 1, good job. 2, right there on the hip. Keep going. 3, bring up crooked. 4, you want to reach. 5, so since you're on like 6, 5, 7, 6, 7, 8, nice. 9, and 10. Bring it back down. Got it. Hold on right here. Okay, back down to the elbows. Just let it sit in it. Drop those shoulder blades. Don't let anything in your upper body get tense. Right? Now to the belly. 1, 2, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right, push back up. You're in. You're even now. Going shoulders back for 4. And then forward for 4. All right, so now we'll do the upper body. Let's move that out of the way. All right. I felt so super good. Wrap the arms around the head and go up. And those just take longer than some of our myofascial release usually does. But we already did some of our Pilates on the standing positions. So we could subtract some of the time of our Pilates time. All right. Make it nice and tight. Let's just get some real open vertebrae right here. Take it as high as you can. Yeah. Now we're going to get that neck one done. I love that one. So let's go up, drop our heads back at our shoulder blades, and then let it sit. I'm going to give you 10 seconds of it sitting against your brain. 1, 2, 3, breathe into it. 4, 5, really push on it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then stop at your shoulders as you come down. Just hang on to those for 5. And then roll it back down. Let's do that again. This time we're going to tilt a little bit. Just hang on and you'll find out. So go up, drop it back, let it slide into the back of your head, and then tilt to one side. So you're pushing one side of your ear toward, one ear toward the roller. You're not rotating your head, you're just leaning. Now bring it back to center. Bring it back to your shoulders. And then, we got to do one more because we got another side. All right, let's go. Take it back, drop your head back, get it on the brain, and then lean to the other side. Keep those arms closed, okay? Don't let them widen. Nice. And center it and take it to the shoulders. Pull side to side on those shoulders. Unless you have shoulder issues, do it if you do, and then bring it all the way back. All right, up and down the back one more time. I'm going to reposition. And down. Good. Ooh, something just open. After all the work I did doing something just now opens. So, hour and a half later, 4 more. 4 and 3. And 2 and 1. Now stop below the shoulder blades and rock it to one side for 8, 2, so good, keeping everything else stabilized to the front, 4, 5, good job, 6, 7, tight, tight, tight arms, don't let it open, and 8, over to the other side. 1, oh, that feels so good. 2, that's my writing side. 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, 7, and 8. Ugh, and up and down the back. Oh, crack, crack, crack. Oh, yeah, I don't want to stop doing this. How about you? I guess we're going to have to. There goes crack, crack, crack. So it's really important while you're doing this last one to identify places that get knotty and you have your adhesions. We spell knotty either way on that one. Where you have your adhesions and that you want to focus your stretches on and your myofascial release on every day. All right, lift up, flexing those feet. Bring your arms down. Take a rotation to one side, just a side bend, and then over to the other side. All right, we're getting on the roller. I do an alignment position. We've been twisting and turning. So remember, the roller goes next to your mat, not on it and not far away from it, because you want to roll down onto your mat. So sit at the end of your roller. Your feet are out in front of you. Your head is over your tailbone. Your shoulder, ear, hip, and shoulder in alignment. Curl yourself down just like you do for the Pilates mat. Lift your glutes up, take them down the roller, wiggle your upper body up. Take a nice deep breath. Keep your arms around. And we're going to do a 90-second alignment. Lying down here so you can breathe heavily up and down your spine. So you put your vertebrae into position where you can bend. You can softly breathe to calm your nervous system down, or you can do both. Okay, so I'll give you the halfway point. So you could do both if you need to. That tight position. Eyes open to promote balance in your neuromuscular system. Eyes closed to calm your nervous system. You decide. Here's your halfway point. Last 20 seconds. And we're ready to take the legs to tabletop. Take them out to a clamshell. Lift them up to straight legs so they rotate. Bring them back down into a clamshell. Take them up and down. 3. Good. So bottom of the feet, side of the feet. Bottom of the feet, side of the feet. Nice. Keep going. Beautiful. Good. So I'm trying to do a few things that give us core work, but also loosen up our hips a little bit after all that concentration we're doing earlier today. 8 more, and 7, and 6. Skip it up. Last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, Now hold it here on one. Lift it up just a little bit, in and out. 2, 3, exhale out. 4. Really pull down. 5. Pull down as the knees come in. 6. With your belly. 7. You can feel it. And once the clearance. 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9. Palms to the ceiling so you're not relying on the floor. You're getting your balance from your core. 5, 4, geez, 3, and 2, and 1. Side to side. 1. Keep them open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7. Good. 8, 9, and 10. Lift those legs straight up. Take them out. Bring them in, and let's take them to the floor. Knees together. Feet apart. All right. One knee up. Put your hand under that knee. Put the palm to the ceiling. And if you can, go into a curl up. You're going to take it up, and you're going to circle this leg around. And it's not exactly down and round and up, because we just circled. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you could do this lying down, but it's better for your back this way. 8, 9, and 10. Bring that leg in, switch to the other side without putting your foot down. Let's go. 1, 2, just a circle. 3, it's not as deliberate. 4, as down and round and up. 5, good job. 6, 7, good. Keep your curl up. Don't look at the ceiling or the foot. 9, and 10. Now take those knees out, both arms down, circle them outwards. 1, 2, put your head down on this one. 3, because you're not leveraged in that long leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, the top. 9, and 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 4, 5. Feels good on my back too. 6, 7. Good job. 8, and 9. And put it down. Knees together. Feet apart. Brilliant. It's time to stretch. Roll over onto that. Let your body melt onto the mat before you do anything. Not even let you touch that roller for a few seconds. So reach with your fingers, reach down with your shoulder blades, pull that belly button to the spine. Feel your perfect Pilates position. Lift your glutes up, take them down the mat, take those shoulders up if you need to. Put your hands in cactus. Let's get that all opened up. And then stretch to a Y or a V, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now you can put your roller under you. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Yay. Reach those knees forward. Yeah. All right, take the legs to tabletop right here. Let them get there. Make sure you have your alignment for that. Take it straight up. We're going to do our little routine before we go into anything else, because I think creating flow right now would be really good. So parallel point, turnout point. Flex the turnout, bring the knees down, take it out into a V, and bring it back to parallel point. Parallel point, turnout point, flex the turnout, and then flex it. Reach it, reach it, reach it. You're going to get a flex just a little more. Bring it down into a V, or down into the chest, take it out into a V, reach with the toes down. I'm going to push you a little bit here, and bring it back to parallel point. Let's try that again. A little more emphasis. Parallel point, really reach. Lift through the knees without flattening them back. Then take the turnout. Now hold that flex and push through it. Really, calves are going to touch each other. Holding those heels together. And then bring it into this big wide clam. Keeping those heels together. Out into the point. Really push the point. And bring it all the way back up. Now a quick flow one. Parallel point, turnout point, flex, turnout, bring it down. take it out and bring it back up, and reverse, take it out. Bring it to the flexed clamshell here. Push through to the flexed turnout. Point the turnout and rotate it back in. 3 more times. Take it out. Flex it in. Push it through. Point it. Rotate it back in. 2 more. Take it out. Flex it in. Push it through. Point it and rotate it back in. Last one. Take it out. Flex it in. Push it through. Point it and bring it back in. One leg down and the other leg away. Massage your groin muscle. It needs it today. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. And here's our 20 seconds. And just vibing with this whole feeling right here. Nice. Now staying in this position, just bend the other foot, touching the mat. And we're going to actually hold that for 20 seconds, which we never do. But I like the feeling of that groin getting extended. Good. Only 10 more seconds. And we never let go of what's going on up at top. Now extend that out again and bring it up. And then cross this leg over and try to bring that leg down. All right, and then we're going to hold that for 20 seconds. So we're in our number 4. And we're actually pushing through the hip of the side we started with. And we're going to go back to that side. 10 more seconds. Release that back leg back down. And let's come back to our regular stretch. Big inhale and exhale lower, and big inhale and exhale lower. You might be able to get a little more distance, massage that groin muscle for extra flexibility. And we're switching those legs. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. And here's our 20 seconds. Reach, reach, reach with those toes. Reach, reach, reach. Pull, pull, pull. Good. 10 more seconds. Now staying in this position, touch with the other foot onto the mat, stretching that groin. Here's another 20 seconds. Love the feeling of the groin strength. I have to finish. More. All right, extend that leg, bring it up, do the 4 crossover and bring it down. Got big breaths going on here. Come on. Feeling that stretch in that hip feels tremendous. Release that leg back down. We go to our original stretch. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. And let's do 20 more seconds. And then we switch again. Take this leg out to the side, pushing on the inner thigh. Your shoulders come off the floor. Lift your hand off. The leg comes across as you hold onto the roller. The hip comes to the ceiling. You're stretching with that foot, getting as much leverage as possible. So you have a rotation all the way from your serratus anterior to the top tip of your toes. Good. 10 more seconds. Bring it back up and switch one more time. Take this leg out. Push. Don't let anything come off the roller that both sides are down. All right, bring it up and take it across, hanging onto the roller. Point with that foot. The hip does go to the ceiling. You do have a rotation everywhere but your upper body. One more seconds. Bring the legs up. Bring them both to the center. Nice. And then let them drop out. I want you to keep them in a long stretch right here to begin. Don't release them. We usually release them here. Just let them give them some air. But right now, I'm just going to hold them. Now release a little bit. That means your knees just relax and your point relaxes. All right. Hold on. Let's swing. Let's swing. Yeah. Just invigorate what's going on here. We're going to do it in two directions, not just this direction. We're also going to cycle out. 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and last one. Good. Let them stop on their own. Soft the knees, and then come and go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tabletop and cycle out. 2, 3. Good job. 4. Nice. 5. Good job. 6. Nice. 7 and 8. Reverse. I love the scoop up feeling. 2, 3. Come on, scoop up. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to be good today. 8. Both sides. All right. Take those legs to tabletop. One foot to the floor, the other to the floor. Lift your body up. Get that roller out. Keep your body up. Starting at your chest, lower. Mid back, lower. Lumbar, lower. Glutes, lower. Feet come to recline butterfly. Arms come down. Take your head side to side. Drop those shoulder blades. 5 breaths right here. 2 more. 2 more. Close your knees. Bring your arm around. Push yourself to seated. Nice. Put your hair back in position, roll your shoulders back. Oh, that feels good. They're very loose, by the way, and then forward. They're looser than usual. Let's breathe it up.